I figured that I would try this little live stream in actual live, actual live stream, so that it wasn't a StreamYard, and I thought that that would be better. I'm not sure what triggers people about StreamYards, but the fact that they can jump on a panel and act like a Yahoo and all that crazy stuff. So I just decided to go live, maybe make some clicks and views, but no, the good question is why does everybody run when they hear the words I love you? Why does everybody then all of a sudden give up? It's funny because if you never told anybody you loved them, you'd never have to get left. You would never have to hurt. Just should have never said anything, right? It's just funny because it's like, what is your thought process on what love is and why everybody runs from it the minute that you say it? And how many people have told you, no, I just view you as as a friend, and they expect you just to, like, hey, let's just get over it, like, or they just throw you on the block list. It's just kind of weird. And maybe it's not for them to have ever said it. Maybe it was just the fact you said it, and no matter what, they can't undo it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter what they say. It doesn't change the fact, right? Because you still said it. They still got to live with it. And whether they think or know, like, no way does this guy or this girl love me, And it's like, but what are you so scared of? What are you so scared of getting into? Is it the commitment? Is it that you have other commitments in your life and you're just not allowed to love more than one commitment? So you just stop? You just stop loving? Or you just don't even try? That's kind of what it seems like to me in some cases, or to some people, At least that's the way I see it. I could be wrong, right? I don't know. Maybe you don't think, or maybe you don't buy into that whole thing. Just that there's no, whether you love someone or not, and then they think that they can step in, or that they can say something that'll sway or how you feel, or that some form, or that you have to accept it, or that you're wrong for thinking it, or why do people want out all of a sudden, and they're just like, oh no, I gotta go, this is too much. Maybe you were never in love, to begin with. Maybe you never seen it as that. Maybe you fictitiously in your head never could love anyone after what happened to you, and you were always reserved to that. So it was so easy to leave. I don't know. Like, some deep, but like, even emo got all fucking pissed off, and I was like, hey man, I love you, man. He just took it all wrong. He just got all pissed off. And I was like, why are you so pissed off at me? Well, there's nothing you can tell him to say why he's so pissed off. He doesn't really care. He doesn't even want to hear your explanation. He just way to get pissed off at you. Like, anybody that tells someone that you love them, they just automatically, like, you're supposed to be at this friend stage for like 50 years. Like, that's not how it works. I'm not going to sit there and just be your best friend and never move on. Like, no. And the fact that I like you or love you, or, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have to worry, like, hey, is this for real? Hey, is this me playing around? Like, oh, well, if you really love me, you wouldn't say things like that, or you wouldn't hurt me. Or, what is that? Like, putting on some jacket or invisible jacket that says, oh, geez, don't hurt me. You know? Like, nah, not me. I'm not getting hurt today. So bye. You know? This is weird. Like, how are you doing it? How do you, I don't know. That's just me. Like, I guess I wonder what makes people give up on that love so quickly, so easily. It's because they never loved in the first place. That's kind of what I came to the conclusion as going through it, was that this person obviously didn't love like they claimed they loved. And it was just it was a house for them to move to after they were thrown out of their house or their mom's house. And so because they were abandoned by their mom or their daddy, they needed some place to go, and I was it. Right? Because I was the only one saying, hey, you can stay here, man. There's a safe place right here for you. And that just wasn't okay with them. That just wasn't, I don't know. They didn't, or it was okay with them. That's why they moved in, because they were stuck. Because their moms were pieces of shit and didn't take care of them. And I thought by just being nice, feeding her, just showing, I guess, compassion or like love, growing, was the right thing to do. Like showing someone that you care about them isn't that hard. Like, I'm not like your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm what they're not. I can be what they're not. Like, they're never gonna amount to what I am. I never left you in the streets. I never left you. You know what I'm saying? And even now, I left you everything. I gave you everything. Possessions wise, okay, I'm gone because of violent people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give up. I don't quit. It's just, if you don't state your intentions, and your intentions are just because you're a scared person. Okay, so people are scared and you feel like you're drowning, and you're trying to come up for air and you can't, your head's exploding. I guess at what point would you want to come up? You don't want to breathe. You don't want to drink the water. Your instinct is to not drink the water, to not take a breath underwater. So we're all like hurt in some way, shape, or form, and we're going through some stuff, meaning we suffer from things. We're like, oh, this isn't right, or this just can't be. Well, no, it just is. You never really came up for air. You were just thrown with me, and we were just together out of despair, or you were just stuck because you had nowhere else to go. And your lights were turned off, and your rent, and maybe I never seen it like that. I never seen it like you didn't love me. I just always seen it as you didn't talk a lot. You didn't want anything out of life. You probably didn't want to move out. You were probably scared. And I just, maybe I didn't see it the way you seen it. And honestly, it's all it kind of started out was friends. It wasn't an instant thing, right? It just wasn't. But, and maybe that's the cautionary tale. Just because you think that someone likes you, or you think that maybe they were just using you the whole way through. Maybe it was just never real and it was fake, and they just used you for as long as they needed you, and then when you were no longer needed, they just discarded you. You know? It's not, if you really love somebody, you that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't be like, "Oh, well, you fucked up, I'm leaving," you know? It's not even like that. Because when have I ever done that? I have never, ever, ever. That's not even a possibility in my mind. Never was, never is, never will be. And even though you got to sit there and make the hard decisions because you're the man, you know? Other people are not going to make the decisions for you. You're in your own house. You're ready to make the decisions. You're ready to, I don't know. I know I only got 20% left on my phone. I know that I shouldn't even be doing a live right now. And I know this thing will go dead. And it just, I don't know. I just kind of felt like it's just something I did spontaneously. And then I just went live. I didn't go like StreamYards. So it's not a panel. Can't invite anybody up, which is better. You don't get all the haters and the violent people. I can't even see the comments right now, so that's kind of nice. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want. Think you know it all. Just remember that person you're sitting next to probably doesn't love you, and they probably never will. And even if you're the only two people in this world that love each other, they're probably going to give up on you. And even when they say they love you, they don't know what love is. They were hurt. If you ever hear someone tell you that they were hurt as a child or in a past relationship, just leave. Don't try and fix a broken, wounded bird. Don't try and pick someone up that's homeless. Don't try and mend them as children to think that you could save someone. You know, I seen someone in need. Well, hey, you can come stay here, you know. Should I let her stay here? It's nice to find peace in the woods. Maybe I can see. Maybe just nobody commented. RJ's always good at commenting. He's got a big mouth. It's nice to find peace in the woods now and then. Yeah. Anyways, my point, please don't get all attached and think that you have something that you really don't have, because the only way you have something is if something is pure and unfucked with before you got to it. And if it was fucked with before you got to it, chances are you ain't got what you think you got. Well, and apparently I don't know love either, and apparently I haven't felt it, or what I thought was it, but apparently it wasn't reciprocating, and it was just a battle the whole way through anyways, and that's half of the problem, is all the fucking fights, and they love their fucking mommies, and they love their fucking daddies. Meanwhile, they're the ones that fucking hit them, kicked them, beat them, all these fucking stories that I don't know whether to fucking believe them or not. I don't know whether they were true or not, you know? You pretty much got up and walked out when you had a bunch of money. Hey, bye, see ya. Ditched out. Well, now that I can go afford my own place finally for the first time in my life, I'm out of this motherfucker. I mean, it's weird. It's some weird shit that I've never seen before. And, you know, all your other people, all you really wanted to do is go smoke dope with your friends and eat fucking Little Debbie's Twinkies. I mean, I can't compete with that because I don't want to go do dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go be a drunk my whole fucking life. I do look good, healthy, bro. Hey, I'm healthy enough, bro. I'm not overeating. I'm not getting served plates of fucking shit of butter that's sticks of butter and macaroni and cheese and shit. I mean, dude, the shit that people think they're a good cook, but they're actually not. Like, anything could be further. I miss the cooking, but I've lost 40, 50 pounds now. I bet you I'm 50. I lost 2 pant size, 44s. I think I was almost up to a 46. Now I think I'm at like a 40 or a 42. But I think I can fit into a 40. I tried, was it a 40? 32? Yeah. So that's like from almost getting up to a 46 all the way back down to like a 40 within 3 months. And that's not good weight loss. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that shit happened. And it'll continue to happen until I can get something that I can, I don't know. Until I can process this shit. You can't eat, you can't sleep, and you really can't, I don't know, dude. You can't feel anything. You don't even feel what you eat. And even when you're done eating, you do want to eat more, but you can't. I don't know. You could eat more. I mean, I've eaten more at restaurants, so I do like restaurants and cooking and stuff, but like even Chinese the other night was not, I guess it's not the same. It doesn't taste the same. Even though you go get the same things like chicken or orange chicken or, I don't know, you try new shit, chicken fucking shit with mushrooms or whatever. You go for the ice cream, same shit, and you try and mix in some bananas and some healthy stuff. You go for the healthy stuff and you just kind of leave that sugary shit behind. Make different decisions than you would with her sitting there next to you. I don't know. Just find happy. Well, I do what I want to do. That's a start. You know what I'm saying? It's a start, but I only got like 10% left, probably 5% now. So 20 minutes, maybe we should end this. 25 minutes. I don't know. Let me see. I can't see. I don't know what being okay is. But I guess if they're okay, that's all that matters. And I'll be fine. I'm not in that position the way that they are. You know, for them it's a whole different position and situation in life. They could very well I don't know. You got to kind of just forget about people when you can't forget. And it's like trying to figure out this court shit and there's nothing to figure out. It's like, I'm not going to quit feeling the way I feel, you know? Like, fuck you, you feel the way you feel, but I'm not going to quit feeling the way I feel. Hell, you fucking ask me whatever question you want, whichever way you want, it's still going to come out the same answer every fucking time. I feel the way I feel, the way you feel, the way you feel. And she feels the way she feels. So what do you got to say, prosecutor? Well, I still feel the way I feel. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how do you want me to feel? I still feel the same way. I ain't changing. Well, fuck off of me. Anyways. Y'all have a good day. What up, DSS? Have a good day. We're about ready to shut the stream down. I don't know. I know I have happiness with me, I you know, all the time. Like, it's not hard to crack a joke or have fun or funny, you know. It's just like, you know, it's waiting for God to put someone else there that feels the same way that I do, or that, you know, says, all right, you can just let this shit go and roll on and just be done. Be done with thinking about it and just go on living a new life. And, you know, I don't know. I don't ever look at it like, you know, two people are, you know, I'm going to feel the way I'm going to feel, but I don't feel the reciprocation. So it's just one of them things where you got to come to terms with that it wasn't what you thought it was. Like, you wasted some time and now you got to get back on. You know, the family's a fucking train wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like, even on my worst day, my family just, you know, I didn't see it like that. Like, they're a fucking train wreck. I mean, my fucking people, I know they'd take a bullet for me. You know what I'm saying? I never doubted that, dude. But I've seen some motherfuckers get knocked out you wouldn't believe. You know, motherfuckers that thought they was all that in a bag of chips, dead under a bridge. You know, motherfuckers want to, you know, talk shit, and love is a powerful thing, man. If your family's a fucking powerful thing, and what you'll do for them is extraordinary. But sometimes if that extraordinary just isn't showing, you just got to walk the fuck away and be like, you know what, dude, you ain't worth it, you know? Like, at the end of the day, what they or them or what they had going is must be more fucking important. You know, someone fucking up doesn't mean you leave forever. You know what I'm saying? But if that's how you view it, then that's how you view it. And I can't help you. That's a journey you're going to have to take on your own. You're going to learn, or you're going to not learn. It's going to feel right or it's going to feel wrong. All the way through or not. Or you're going to have no one to share it with. Because this life is not filled with loving, kind, caring people. They're far and few between. And if you can't do crazy, then yeah, it was never meant to be, dude. Just roll on. I always say don't put too crazy people. So when she became crazy on medications, it was like I'm good, dude, because I don't like the violence. I don't like the aggression. I never have. I mean, I'll tolerate it from someone I love, but I didn't like seeing it. So maybe it was just better off. Well, I got a big fucking pile of grass here. That's how much I've pulled out. Anyways, I should get moving down the road. It's going to be any second here. My phone's going to die, and then I don't know what's going to happen to the stream. All right. Peace. Have fun. Don't get yourself into no shit that you can't get yourself out of. Don't ever give yourself more to someone else that just doesn't deserve it. Don't ever give 20 years to somebody that didn't deserve it in year one. Don't ever save a fucking wounded fucking chick, because it ain't gonna work. I'd rather not. I don't smoke weed. So there's that.